It has never been harder to find good employees. Government handouts and programs, publicly traded behemoths with an insatiable appetite for frontline staff, and a burgeoning gig economy have made hiring extremely hard for small business owners. The golden question is, how do we attract good talent and then retain them long term? How do I, as a business owner, determine rates of compensation for my highest performers that are always demanding raises? How do I scale my business without having to constantly micromanage my team when they're out in the field working? The answer is P4P, or pay for performance. Look, I know the frustration of growing a home service business and trying to motivate your workforce while balancing the budget with rising costs of doing business. P4P allowed me to grow my small lawn care business into a 7-figure company, and now we have dozens of locations around North America. By the time you're watching this, maybe even hundreds. But more importantly than that, P4P allowed me to not always be agitated when I saw my employees on their cell phone, or when I thought they were taking long lunch breaks or making unnecessary stops at gas stations. The system paid them more the harder and more efficiently they worked, so that was really their decision. The ceiling to their pay was removed and allowed them to grow their paycheck as they added to their skill set, experience, and they learned how to reduce wasted time in their day. P4P ultimately allowed me to pay my top performers significantly more money, and it weeded out the lowest performers that were actually costing the company money. Let me ask you a couple questions. How is it fair that our highest performers, the one making all the money, showing up early, kicking butt all day long, how is it possible that they make only a few dollars more per hour than the employee that literally costs the business money when they show up to work? How is it fair that someone who is lazy and arrogant and entitled, but just because they've been around for a long time and been employed at the business for a long time, they get more money and they get a pay raise? How is that fair? In one sentence, P4P simply pays employees a percentage of the labor revenue that they earn for the business every single day. It's that simple. The rest of the P4P system ensures that quality standards are upheld and that employees don't just speed through their work or damage customer property. If you are tired of babysitting employees, tired of offering low pay, dead-end jobs, tired of seeing employees waste time, money, and their own potential, I encourage you to diligently implement P4P and see it transform your business. P4P software gives you the ability to track the payroll and efficiency of your employees. So how does it work? Well, every single day, your employees are gonna punch in and punch out on their mobile device. That will create a time card that you'll be able to process in the system within 30 seconds each day. The employee will then receive a daily report of their performance and be able to see how much money they earned. This will allow your employee to see the positive impacts of going the extra mile or coming up with creative, time-saving solutions. It will also allow them to see the negative impacts when they do poor quality work or receive customer complaints or callbacks. The goal here is to get the incentive as close to the performance as possible, like every single day, instead of the whole annual bonus that doesn't actually move the needle and no one actually changes their behavior for. You as the manager or owner will also receive a daily scoreboard showing which employees are the most efficient and earn the most money for the business and themselves. That daily scoreboard will be comprised into a dashboard of key metrics for you as the owner to make good decisions in the business. Those metrics will include things like overtime hours, project completion trackers, so you know how far you are in a big project, as well as having a team leaderboard to know which of your employees are actually the highest performers, based upon the numbers, not just emotions. So both the employee and the owner will have a dashboard that enables you to track P4P and efficiency over time. At the end of the pay period, the software will show you exactly what your bookkeeper, or if you're using a software like QuickBooks or Gusto, exactly what's going to need to be able to actually process payroll and run those paychecks for your employees. P4P works for large, multi-day, big projects, as well as route-based maintenance jobs where you might have 20 in one day. Users from all labor-based industries, including lawn care, landscaping, roofing, plumbing, electrical, handyman, cleaning, and a myriad of contractors have all seen the power that P4P software has to change their employees' mindset and their business's profitability. As a member of P4PSoftware.com, you will also get the training required for you and your employees to make this profound change in your business. Our local staff is here ready to answer your questions and help guide you along the transition and implementation process of P4P. I'm Mike Andes, founder of P4P Software, and we look forward to working with you.